Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and we're going to be talking about best practices and some advanced tips with the test array on the WeCreat Makeit software here. We're going to be doing the latest version, which is 3.0.4. You can check your settings in the top right here, and it'll say software version 3.0.4. I did an old video on this, and it no longer works the same way. So I wanted to do an updated video for all the people who were asking questions about this and why it was printing off one setting for them all the time. So let's go ahead and get into this and show you how to prevent that. So we're going to click on Toolbox and click Material Test Array. And then this is where you have a lot of customizations. You'll see the test grid is over here behind my lettering, and we'll change that here in just a second. But you have a lot of customizations. You have power on the left and speed on the right. And then you increase the power to up to 100%, which is at max. And then you can also do a minimum. And what that does is it creates these grids over here that you're going to use to find your power and speed combination together. And I'll show you that after we do that. We're going to use all the basic default things here. But one thing that I want you to really pinpoint here is your line density. So if you're going to be doing engravings, usually you don't do 100 line density. Usually it's like 200 or 300. So we're going to bump that up to 200. And what line density is the amount of lines in a square inch. So the amount of passes per square that you get here. So we're going to click confirm, and that's going to create our grid here. So a lot of people are confused, or they'll say, well, where's the settings? Like, I have to set these settings. You don't have to set anything. It's automatically set. It's ready to go for you right now. You can choose whatever material you have over here. If you want to, right now I just have basswood selected, but you don't even have to have a material selected if it's an unknown material. And then you can just print it as is, and it's got all the settings set. And you're probably wondering, well, how do I see the settings? It's not showing me that. To do that, if you really want to see these settings to make sure it's actually these settings, you can click ungroup here. And now that each item is ungrouped, you can see 600 speed is 600 speed over here. 100 power is 100 power here. And then you can go down the line, and then 78 power and 600 speed, 78 power, 600 speed. So everything's set automatically. This just comes in grouped, so you don't accidentally change settings. So it'll come grouped like this, but you can't really change the settings. The issue is a lot of people will be like, I have to set the settings, and then they'll click on fill engrave. And then when they have fill engrave, they'll go in here, and then they'll try and select a setting, and then it'll change everything all to one setting. Don't do that. You have to make sure you don't do that there. So just make sure they're all separate like this if you have to, and then regroup them if you have to. But you don't have to do anything. You just click the test array from your toolbox and then select your settings within the toolbox, and it'll automatically set it up for you. You're now able to move this to wherever your material is on your board, and then click autofocus and then print. And it'll print off a test array. It'll look something like this at the end here. With whatever you're using. So in this case, basswood, it'll look like this, and it'll have like darker to lighter fade. It's a little hard to see here, but this is what it's going to look like when you print this off here. So hopefully that went into really good detail on how to do one of these test array prints. I know this is some basic stuff for some users, but a lot of users that are brand new to the machine and they don't know anything about test arrays, that's what it's for. So essentially it'll come up with this settings grid here, and it'll print off like this. And let's say you like this darker shading here, then you know to use the 150 speed and 80 power to get that settings here. So that's essentially what a test grid is for, or a material test array is for. You'll want to do this with any material that's unknown, and you want to know what it'll look like before you print it off. Just use like a cut off of that material or a wasted piece. And then you can just save this little grid here for the future use here. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.